is fraudulent claims on car physics? False claim when your own car is damaged due to an accident. You will want to claim for own damage if the accident was your fault with the condition that you have a comprehensive policy. However, when it's not your fault, you will want to claim it from the person who caused it. The fraudulent claims comes when someone makes a claim by planning the accident on purpose. Based on the chart of count of driver gender, we can see that the total count for male is higher than female. The total count for male have reached out to 1,557. However, for the female, the total count only reached 1,443. The difference between this gender is 114 people. Moreover, if we look to the chart of count of age driver, it shows that the adult is the one who make a fraudulent claims than the elders and teenagers. The legal age to drive a car start with 19 and end with 90 and above. The total number of driver age 40 to 43 is more than 100, nearly to 120. However, the elders with age 80 and above is lower than 20. The estimated value for the difference between these two ages is 115 people. It shows a big gap. This is because the adults are more professional than the others, and it's not their first time doing the paperwork to claiming the insurance and physical car damage. Apart from that, the chart of count of marital status shows that the person who married tends to do this fraud than the single one. The count of married that commit fraud is 2,143. Meanwhile, the single one only 857 people who is committed. One of the reasons why this happens is the cost of living is increasing when you have a family and you need to be a breadwinner. The chart of count of higher education shows that the highest fraudulent claim have been made by higher education people than the one with no higher education. As we can see, the number of people with high education have reached 2,101, while the one with no high education only 899 people. The only reason why the claim have made by high education people were higher because they tend to use their wisdom to commit fraud, which get the money easily than find some legal job. The bar chart of count of quarter shows that the month fraudulent claim of car physics have been divided into 4 quarters, which consist Quarter 1, January, February, March, Quarter 2, April, May and June, Quarter 3, July, August, September, and lastly, Quarter 4, October, November, and December. It shows us the highest rising of claim cars is in Quarter 3, which the claim have reached 284 cars. However, the lowest claim car is in Quarter 4, which the claim is 215. From the chart itself shows the difference between highest and lowest is 69 cars. Now, let's move to the chart of count of living status. We can see here people that own a house have reached the highest number, which consists 1,668, while the people that rent the house have least number, which is 1,332 people. The difference between people who own and rent is 336 people. We can see possibly the house that have been owned is bought using the money from fraudulent claim. These people is tend to make a same fraud just to get some money to support their high cost of living due to the payback for the bank loan that have been borrowed to buy the house. Lastly, the pie chart of count of new address record based on report shows most of the fraud claimer used to new address. The count of new address is 1,744 records, then the old address is 1,256 address. They change to new address because they want to escape from being caught by the police officer.